Fani Willis is in hot water. For those of you who do not know, she is the Fulton County Attorney General who's been going after Donald Trump. One of the many indictments that he has been going through the last year, and this involved criminal racketeering. And one of the reasons why she was elected to her position was that she promised that she was going to go after Donald Trump, in spite of the fact that, well, so far many of the cases against him are flimsy at best. And, well, the Fani Willis case just got even worse for her, because apparently, Michael Roman, who is a co-defendant alongside Donald Trump in this criminal racketeering case, actually gone on to actually say that both Fani Willis and another prosecutor named Nathan Wade have actually been part of an improper relationship where Nathan Wade, as well as Fani Willis, benefited financially. In fact, it's gone so far as that he's managed to prove this with bank accounts in regards to Nathan Wade purchasing tickets to places like Miami and San Francisco, and Fani Willis was apparently an occasional traveler. And if that doesn't seal the deal, apparently he was paid $500,000 more than two other prosecutors in the same case. Goes to show to you that apparently whatever the hell Donald Trump is accused of, it's apparent that prosecution is actually doing that themselves. They're just simply projecting and gaslighting. But apparently apparently the judge has decided that there's going to be an actual case in regards to this on the 15th of February. So I definitely want to see that, in my honest opinion. But it goes to show to you that this criminal case is already falling apart. And what does Fani Willis do? She goes to a church and proclaims racism and invokes God during her rant, her speech, whatever the hell you like to call it. And honestly, okay, as a religious man, I would say that I would argue that this would be blasphemy, because this, in my personal opinion, would seem like she's invoking God in order to try to shield herself from her own crimes, which, by the way, she has not denied. She has not denied. She has not brought up any counterfacts. She has brought up nothing else. She's not even said. She even didn't do a Bill Clinton, which was like, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. She did not do that. Instead, she goes and cries racism. And from what I've heard, especially with Stick, Sex, and Hammer, who actually talked to some people who were actually lawyers, if the law is on your side, use the facts. If the facts are not on your side, use the law. If neither are on your side, make an appeal and pound your fist on the table and make an emotional appeal, which apparently is what Fani Willis is doing. I don't think that's going to work. However, what is this going to do with the Trump case? I absolutely have no idea. However, I would like to think that this entire case, due to the result of Fani Willis and Nathan Wade's actions, will inevitably come apart. I mean, in all honesty, I think it's going to come apart either way, considering of how flimsy this case alone is. But at the same time, you have to understand that there are two other prosecutors within the case, and I do not recall what their names are. But then again, Fani Willis is the one with the more name recognition, and since this kind of unethical circumstance, this improper relationship occurred, she might be disbarred or subject to some kind of penalty as a result of committing unethical practices within her own field of supposed expertise. I don't entirely know. And in that case, that considering that Fani Willis is the one who actually placed the charges against Donald Trump, I would like to think that the charges will be dropped. I don't entirely know. At least not for certain. I do know is that Fani Willis is definitely going to be given a lot of questions, and already the House of Representatives have actually formed a commission in order to investigate Fani Willis and the use of finances from taxpayers in order to pay for lavish vacations, as well as to give, again, Nathan Wade, the prosecutor, or one of the other prosecutors in the case, $500,000 more dollars than other prosecutors against Donald Trump and Michael Roman. There's already going to be talk about that, and I don't think she's going to be able to escape that. Now, it's just again, it's really funny. This is basically what people call the Trump curse. A lot of people who are vocally anti-Trump, very much against him to the point of, I would argue, beyond rationality, inevitably get their comeuppance in some way. And this, I would argue, is a continuation of the Trump curse. Only this time it's now happening to Fani Willis, and not just to someone like, I don't know, Alvin Bragg or Jack Smith. Although, don't get me wrong, they are definitely not going through a great time right now trying to indict Donald Trump. They're definitely not. But right now I'm focusing on the Fani Willis case. It's just really, really delicious seeing this kind of come up and going against people who are vocally against Donald Trump because, well, all the things that they say Trump is doing is actually what they themselves are doing. And this only further proves that. Or at least right now, the allegation is looking like that may be the case. Now, considering again that it's looking like Fani Willis could be disbarred, or there would be some kind of prosecution against her, what would this actually bring should the charges against Donald Trump be removed? Well, not really much, because Donald Trump has to go through, as far as I know, 3 other indictments, as well as the John Carroll case, which is its own separate thing. And of course, the Democrats will probably use the same thing that Fani Willis is using, and that is, she is being charged because my racism. That's basically it. That is their overall cover story, and I totally expect that to be the case. And it's looking like a possibility, Fani Willis is charged. I totally expect that. And whether people like it or not, this just adds another win for Donald Trump. And it only further proves that the establishment is not only out to get him and people like him, but is corrupt from the core. My name is Noah Meehan, not the Arc Truth. Please post your comments down below, like this video, subscribe, and share with your friends. Also, if you have any issues regarding my videos, such as how I speak, or how long my videos are, or any improvements I should make, please post them down in the comment section down below, or directly message me. Thank you.
Almost.